You're what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Bro. It's been a lot going on, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been moving and shaking, bro. I've been moving and shaking in and out of battle rap. In and out of battle rap, man. But thumbs up the video. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all having a good start to the holiday week. I hope y'all got Thursday and Friday off. Don't let y'all job just give y'all Thursday off and then tell y'all gotta be back on Friday, man. If they doing y'all like that, take Thursday and Friday. Take that other day. Take that personal day if you need it. What's up, Gene? How we doing, sweetheart? Make sure y'all thumbing up the video, man. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow. I got a between tomorrow and Friday. We don't got one interview. We don't got two interviews. We got 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 interviews tomorrow, or no, 4 interviews on Thursday, and then we got 2 interviews on Friday. So we working. Hey, you know what I'm saying? She said I'm the secretary. I'm the secretary to the damn mayor. They doing you like that? No, that's dirtball. That's dirtball. We gotta talk to the mayor of St. Louis. We gotta get right. We gotta get right because that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If a holiday is on a Thursday, you should definitely get that Friday off. Just like if a holiday, I'm a believer. If a holiday is on a Sunday, give me that Monday off. Give me that Monday off. Come on, man. Just go ahead and roll that over on Jennings. Okay, I ain't mad at you over there in North County. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. But we gotta talk. We gotta talk because we got some battles. Shout out EAZY the block captain, man. Trenches anniversary card. It sound better in the trenches. We gonna see. I ain't been there yet, but best believe you see who over my shoulder. You see who over that left shoulder. You see that guy. Or I guess it'd be that. Was it this way? That way? Is this way? My right shoulder. This is opposite. You see who over my right shoulder. So you already know. But now I'm super excited about this card. I'm super excited about the battles on this card, man. Real quick, we can go through them. We can definitely talk about them real quick. EAZY the block captain. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to EAZY the block captain. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Go watch that. EAZY the block captain versus Charlie Clips. It did drop. Same day as he dropped the card, he did drop the announcements for Trenches. So shout out to him. Shout out to Charlie Clips. I'll say this about that battle, man. I was talking to Showtime yesterday about that battle. If you go back and watch that battle, or even, you know what I'm saying, I haven't gone back and watched it. I watched it like twice when it first happened. After that, I was kind of done with it. I have not watched the YouTube version yet, but this is what I'll say. That was a top 10 Clips performance ever. Ever. And although EAZY lost the battle, he didn't die. He lost, but he fought. So I you know, when you go back and watch it, I think again, the initial reaction to Charlie Clips and EAZY was, "Oh my God, Charlie Clips is back." You know what I'm saying? Which he was in that moment, for that moment. Because just because you gave us one good performance, do not mean that you back at all. But for one night, if it was one night only, he gave us a vintage Clips performance, and we got to salute him for that. Definitely one of them performances that I think is gonna go down as one of his best performances of all time. But again, same day as EAZY dropped that Charlie Clips, he also dropped that Trenches card. And I ain't gonna lie, going from Charlie Clips to Ill Will is kind of crazy. I'm gonna hold you. And respect to Ill Will, man. Definitely saw him in Detroit. At the Calico card, had a chance to talk to him. Cool dude. Definitely gonna be getting him on the show for an interview here in the coming weeks leading up to this card. But we already know who Ill Will is and what he represents. He's one of the most dangerous battlers we have in this culture for the last decade. He's one of the more consistent battlers that we have. You know, his skill set, his talent is transferable. We've seen him on big cards. We've seen him on small cards. We've seen him on URL. We've seen him on RBE. Now he's going to the trenches. In that type of setting, in a rapper setting, is what they like to call trenches. A rapper's in a rapper's playground, Ill Will is one of the bullies on the yard. Not gonna lie to you. But one thing I'll say about EAZY the Block Captain, he's very strategic with his choices. He's very strategic with his battles. There's a reason he picked Ill Will, and I think this is the perfect battle for EAZY to get back to himself. What do I mean by that? They say a dangerous animal is a wounded animal. Now, I'll also say this, EAZY. A lot of your wins I've been at, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of your wins I've been at. Chess, I was there. Calico, I was there. Hitman, I was there. So you 3-0 when I'm in the building. I will say that. And when he shows up on the channel, we do that interview next weekend or next week. That's something that we're gonna talk about. He is 3-0 when I am in the building. Now, the times I have not been in the building, Geechee. Went in the building for Geechee. John. Went in the building for John. Clips. Went in the building for Clips. Do you see the theme here? EAZY. Do you see the you need your boy in the building, man. I bring the good vibes. I bring the good aura. You know what I'm saying? You get good predictions, good recaps. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, shout out to EAZY. I think this is a great battle for him. I'll say this. Like I said, your last three, my boy. Now that John is way more. I'll say that Geechee, I think everybody pretty much got Geechee. The consensus is Geechee got that. The John battle. Now, I felt like, for me personally, I felt like John got that. But the battle is a lot more debatable than what people want to say. I've seen the debate. I've seen the back and forth. I'm still saying that John won. But I'm not going to super argue you and debate you if you got EAZY winning. I'm not going to, because EAZY was fire. EAZY was fire in that battle. Charlie Clips, again, one of the best clips we ever had, and we've seen EAZY be way better. I think, again, if you go back to that time period, and me and EAZY were definitely going in depth in that, talking about everything that he had going on, both professionally and personally, and you battling a Mount Rushmore, that's a lot. That's a lot. But heavy is head that wears the crown, so we don't make no excuses. All we know is when the dust settles, we count wins and losses. But again, like I said, the most dangerous animal is a wounded animal. And I think for EAZY the Block Captain on the anniversary card, he's trying to catch no in Philly. He ain't trying to catch no L's. He ain't trying to catch them L's. Hey, that's what CKC. That's why I said I don't believe that Charlie Clips is back. I believe for one night, lightning struck. That's what I believe. You're not gonna fool me just because you give me one great performance and say, "Oh, you back? Oh, I should have all the." No, we see battlers have 5, 6, 7 battles of great performances in a row. So one great performance sitting next to 4 or 5 subpar performances, no, it don't have no impact. I appreciate it in the moment, but I also can take a step back and say you got to do a little bit more to get me back in the good graces. But I like this battle for Ill Will. I really like this battle for Ill Will. He had a great battle with Averb, Full Circle. I really like that battle and that performance from Ill Will and Averb. That battle was a good Midwest back and forth. Ill Will, I think he still has the opportunity to be in the conversation for Champion of the Year. If he can, you know what I'm saying? If he can get a couple more battles on his resume, you only need about 4 3-rounders. This would be the second 3-rounder that I'm familiar with. So I think he got a chance. Hollow the Don versus Av. I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. Av is on Champion of the Year run. I got him right now, number 2, right behind Tay-Rock, but that gap is closing fast. And with opportunities like this, I know that the culture wants Tay-Rock to win. The culture is going to treat, I feel like the culture is treating Cody like a Lifetime Achievement Award. I do. I feel like this is going to be one of them times where, like, Steve Nash win MVP, and he really ain't supposed to win MVP. Not saying that Rock ain't been putting in pain, but I just feel like there's just an overwhelming consensus and overwhelming momentum that it is clear cut for Rock to just win Champion of the Year this year. And for me personally, from an unbiased point of view, I think Av is cooking this year. I think T-Top is cooking this year. I do think you're gonna have to have a conversation about Verb at some point in time because he's racking up these 3-round battles. Now, I'm not saying he's in the driver's seat for number 1 or number 2, but I definitely think he's in that conversation. That everything that goes into his battles and what he's been able to produce coming out of those battles. So it's definitely some names in there. I think Chef Trez is definitely right back in that conversation. What are some other names that I feel like they're really, really setting the bar this year? Honestly, Gwitty been kind of cooking this year too. Now, again, I'm not saying that these are like your top contenders, but I'm just saying for me personally, there are a bunch of names that we can definitely elevate in this conversation for Champion of the Year. But Av for me is the one that I feel like if Tay Rock had already won one, I believe that they would have Av in the driver's seat for Champion of the Year. The man arguably ain't lost. Forget a battle. The man arguably ain't lost a round this year. Don Marino, Rosenberg Raw, J2, Snake Eyes. He didn't battle 6 times this year. He said he wanted to battle 4 more. And he got Verb in his scope. I'll be dropping that Twitter space today as well. Hollow can be fired though. Hollow better be following. I ain't gonna lie. I think Av about to go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's these type of matches that Av has been lobbying for, been petitioning for, the coach has been lobbying for, petitioning for, that I don't think Av is about to go in there and drop the ball. I do not think Av is about to go in there and drop the ball at all. At all. He's another one of them bullies on this battle rap playground that everybody seemed to be kind of like, he look at y'all want to look the other way. He sit at the table, everybody want to get up and move. I'm just saying. Obviously, Averb versus Serious Jones. A throwback battle, man. You would have definitely thought this battle had happened by now. Salute the Serious. Salute the Verb. You know, Serious Jones is somebody who really don't lose a lot. And he's someone who I think has been doing a lot of lobbying and advocating for him to get on different or had the opportunity to battle on different platforms. And I think, again, Serious, this is a great opportunity for you to showcase your talent off of URL, off of RBE. We see you on those bigger platforms, but Trenches is definitely a battle rap league that's on the rise, a platform that's on the rise. And so this is an opportunity for you to market yourself to the OSBLs. It's an opportunity for you to market yourself to the one-shot battle leagues, to the Black Ice cartels. You know what I'm saying? To the Riot, some of these, to the bullpens, some of these other leagues that are not RBE and not URL respectfully. Now this is going to be a rapper's battle. And Verb is not playing with you. It's not many times where Verb says, don't bet on my battle. Now, Verb still got all the confidence that he about to cook. You said TD, you said Av about to go crazy against Hollow. I believe you. I absolutely believe you that Av about to go crazy on Hollow. I think Hollow's going to be good, but I definitely think Av is ready to give us one of those career-defining performances. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to talk to Av and make sure that he stopped by before we get to Philly, before we all pull up on Philly. But again, like I said, when it comes to Serious Jones and Averb, I really like this battle. Would I have rather seen a Bill Collector versus Verb? I think for me, I would have, but I'm not mad at the Serious Jones. And I think that's the thing. Like, there's no hate. There's no hate on the Serious Jones and Verb battle. But I think, again, the Bill Collector battle would have probably had a little bit more momentum, but I'm not mad at it. You said Av and Hollow will not live up to the hype. Took too long to happen. It definitely took too long to happen, but it's a lot of battles that y'all know that take too long to happen. Respectfully, I feel like Verb and Av should have been happened. I do. I feel like that battle should have been happened. I feel like Mook and Hitman should have been happening. We're gonna get to that here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a bunch of battles out there that haven't necessarily happened in the time frame that we would like them to. But I think for me, when it comes to Av and Hollow, I think this is one of them bragging rights type of battles. This is one of them battles when I see you a year from now, I'm gonna talk about how I smoked you. If I see you at the barbecue, I get the big piece of chicken because I smoked you in this battle. If I see you at Thanksgiving, I'm sitting next to Nana. You can't sit next to Nana. You pick your plate up, you pick your dressing up, and you sit at the kiddie table because I whooped when we ran that fade. Somebody didn't come around from the backyard. They had to go get auntie and uncle had to go pick them up and carry them in the house and wash off their face and put some bandages on and all this other. It's gonna be one of them for me. At least I hope it's one of them ones. Tex versus Riggs. So I'll say this tomorrow. Like I said, I think Av and Hollow happening at the right time based off momentum. This is perfect. Av, especially stock rise. The kiddie table, yes, he gotta go to the kiddie table. Yes, he do. The loser of this gotta sit at the kiddie table. Any type of family functions, I'm knocking plates out your hand. All disrespect. I'm meeting you with all disrespect. But Tex, you been fired. You still fire. Your projection is unlimitless because you ain't got that many battles. You got your first real test. You got your first real text, and we gonna talk about it. That's one of the 4 interviews I gotta do that I'm doing tomorrow night. I think, or tomorrow day. We go Sniper. We go Tex. Who else is on the interview? We got Sniper, Tex, Cuban. Who else? I got some Tex, Cuban, Swervo. So that's the lineup for tomorrow. So Tex, you're the only one from the trenches that's pulling up, that's talking that talk. So I can't wait to hear what you got to say about battling Riggs. Riggs is another one that I feel like stock is rise. Now I will say this, Riggs, I had you on a win streak. The Snake Eyes battles kind of I think Snake Eyes might have got you that one. But Riggs is fire though. Riggs is a pen. Riggs is a puncher. You know, Riggs is very, very comfortable on trenches. He's very, very comfortable in Philly. And he, you know what I'm saying? He's called himself, you know what I'm saying, Mr. RBE. He's called himself, you know what I'm saying, the Mr. Trenches. Tex got a problem with that. So we're gonna see what they're talking about. I'm excited for that, especially like I said. Tex is a couple battles into his battle rap career. He's making a lot of noise from the spaces to the interviews to the actual battles. So that's going to be a fire interview. So definitely lock in with me with that. What's good, my boy? Naeem, what's good, my boy? Thumbs up the video. Soul Bro said, New York and Midwest dominance in battle rap over time for new talent. Step it up. Amen. I am never going to be mad when Midwest take this spotlight. I ain't. But another battle that I'm excited about, another opportunity, Zan versus Seabree the lyricist. Seabree the lyricist, I'm pretty sure she is out of Detroit. I want to say that is one of Legends, one of top tier Legends talents out of the Midwest. I think she actually battled. Who she battled this year? She actually Caution with a K. No, Caution with a K. Caution with a C. I need to strap him. Hey man, hit the like button. Salute, man. Share out the broadcast. I'm excited for Zan. and CB the lyricist. Only female battle on the card. Zan, you know what I'm saying? You've been lobbying for battles. You've been petitioning for battles. I definitely want to see what you're gonna do with this one. King versus EAZY Dropout. We got tournament final. King versus EAZY Dropout. Definitely excited about that. I ain't gonna lie. Z the Dropout having DNA in his hip pocket, you know what I'm saying, and mentor him to guide him is great for his career. I don't know if that means he's gonna win this battle though. King is different. King is different. Skull versus Boda, great. Dre, Majesty versus Baby James. All three of these the tournament final and these up and coming talents on the Trenches roster. I'm excited for all of them. So again, I would say this: most of them, if not everybody that's on this card, except for maybe like a couple of them, are probably gonna be on the channel for an interview. I know we got EAZY, Ill Will, we're trying to lock in. I know we can get Av. I'm gonna try to lock in with Verb. I'm gonna reach out to Sirius. Riggs, I know I can. Riggs, we'll get Tex, we'll get Zan, Seabreak, and then the rest of them is fine. So it should be a good joint. You said Z the Dropout got a Summer Madness battles and did nothing with the opportunity. Golly. You know, to your point, I think sometimes we get opportunities and we take them whether we're ready for them or not. We take them whether we're ready for them or not. You know, I wasn't necessarily ready for, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't necessarily ready to do the Hitman battle when I did the Hitman battle when I first came out. But it was one of them opportunities where it's like, this may not happen ever again in my life. I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily mad if he debuted on a top, not even a top event, but a top card. And you know what I'm saying, we didn't really see him do anything with it. But I'll say this: whatever you feel like he didn't do on that URL Summer Madness opportunity, he definitely doing his numbers with this Trenches opportunity. He's definitely doing his numbers with the Trenches opportunity. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. But like I said, King is on Orthodox, and King is fire, man. Like King is fire, bro. Like it's gonna be one of them ones for sure. And I also say this before we get to the Mook thing, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Not card of the year, League of the Year for 2024 is very much up for grabs right now. League of the Year in 2024 is very much up for grabs right now. Because I think you got Bullpen with Politics as Usual. I think that's definitely one of the top events of the year. You had the Gnome battle, the Gnome card for URL. That's definitely one of the top events of the year. Definitely one of their better events in a couple of years. RBE has Brick versus Intake, but y'all didn't pay attention to that. So I can speak to the quality of those battles, but it don't have the impact to be it. That now I'll say this: Battle Academy versus RBE. We're gonna see because it got so much drama, backstory. You know what I'm saying? Everything you want is in the promotion for the Battle Academy. Everything you want and don't want is in the Battle Academy RBE Brick promotion right now. So shout out to them. But I don't think anybody has really grasped the Black Ice Cartel. No, that's a fact. Black Ice Cartel had a fire card because that was a card that had Clean Paper and Bill, E-Heart and Coffee. That card, I don't know the name of that card off the top of my head, but yes, that is definitely another because it had Tay-Rock and Bang. What was it? Tay-Rock and some God damn it. But no, I definitely agree. So, bro, you were absolutely right. So you could definitely say Black Ice Cartel got one, Bullpen got one, URL got one, Bankhead. That's what it is. Yep, Tay-Rock and Bankhead was on that card. That is very true. That's a shout out to you, Soul, bro. So yeah, but nobody to me has really captured and grabbed a hold to the League of the Year for 2024. And I mean, even with Trenches ain't had a bad card yet. That card that they had earlier, was good. You said an MMA cage. And Black Ice Cartel was, bro, that was the way they shot that was crazy. But yeah, Trenches got one. Trenches got a good card this year too. So, but like my thing with the Trenches, their consistency is starting to be the consistency for me. They're really starting to line up. back-to-back events where they're not having bad battles and they're not having bad cards. So I'm very interested to see who's going to really take hold and get in the driver's seat for League of the Year for 2024. Again, like I said, when we talk about Wody, it's a new Wody every year. It's a new Cody every year. New discussions. I think League of the Year is right there in that same conversation. So shout out to that. So that's going down August 10th in Philly, guttercity.com, man. Please go get your pay-per-view. If you're going to be in Philly, go get your tickets. I'm in the building. Shout out to my guys, Vada and Showtime, holding down the commentary. You got Johnny Mac and T-Rex hosting the actual event, hosting the battles, man. I heard they got cabanas. Top battlers, top bloggers, top leagues will not change because no one is really trying to understand recycle ideas. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't necessarily believe that because when we talk about sports analysts, right? Shannon Sharpe is one of the best sports analysts in the world. He's one of the best sports personalities in the world. So much so that he's now transitioned over to mainstream, just interviewing entertainers and everything in between. And I think that he talks about the same stuff everybody does, especially when he's talking about sports. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many ways you can talk about the Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily believe that the bloggers are all doing the same thing because we not though. Like we might talk about the same things, but how we present information is completely different. How we cover certain topics is definitely different. So we gotta talk about Mook though, real quick before I get on up out of here. I gotta Mook and his delusion, bro. Like Mook, how do you continue to go on these platforms and say these things that literally counteract what you just said in a previous interview or what you just said in the previous spaces? Now you on 15 Minutes of Fame. Shout out Uncle Ra. Now you on 15 Minutes of Fame saying, oh, it don't matter where the battle happened. It just got to happen. Where was this energy when Hitman was offering you 50% of the footage, was offering you 50% of the percentages after we handled all the expenditures? Where was this energy? I do not understand it. Like, how do you continue to contradict yourself? Now you're saying it could have happened anywhere. What happened in 6 weeks? Did the realization that URL is not booking this battle happen in the last couple weeks? I can't even say last 6 weeks. Last 2-3 weeks? Did the realization that the URL is not booking Hitman Holla just hit your doorstep? Because you've been doing all this promotion, interviews, Instagram, spaces, talking about URL smack, Beasley calling you saying they really just set it up. But yet Hitman Holla goes on his Twitter and on his social media platforms and says a day after you go live and do interviews and say URL wants to book it, still no phone call from Smack. 2 days after you said that, still no phone calls from Smack. This happens for the next 5 days. Now, do you want to say it's promotion? It could be. You antagonizing Hitman Holla on purpose because you felt like the face-off was going too friendly. Okay. You go on these interviews and you say like, oh, you go back and forth, like you double dutch. Sometimes you got a problem with Hitman. Now you don't have a problem with Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Hitman is saying that you and him can barely have conversations about the business. Now you saying can't nobody do the same thing. And then honestly, if I'm Hitman Holla, and I said this before, I've been saying this since the Lux battle. The Lux battle to me makes more sense. The Lux battle got the energy right now. Like, this There's energy behind Murder Mook and Hitman, but is that the energy you want leading into a battle? Yes, it's a grudge match, but people is really thinking that like y'all can't even be in the same room together. Y'all damn sure can barely hold a conversation together. But then you come out on 15 Minutes of Fame and say, oh, I ain't really got no problem with Hitman. The face-off was just too friendly, so I just felt like antagonizing him. I want to see this battle because you talking with a lot of confidence. Like your type of confidence need to be researched. Your type of confidence needs to be given to anybody that lacks it. We need to bottle your confidence up and give it to a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, that have some fears. That's promotion, aka what they want us to see. That might be what the consensus wants to see. I don't necessarily. I want to see it because I feel like for me, Hitman Holla, Murder Mook can never say this, but you don't do this much advocating, this much politicking if you don't have this type of, if these thoughts ain't creeped in your head. I ain't saying this is the end all be all, but I do think that Hitman Holla is Murder Mook's end game. I said it. I feel like Hitman Holla is Murder Mook's end game. I do. I feel like he's the one that has always. Hitman Holla don't need no goat on his resume. How did Hitman Holla need a goat on his resume? He already a goat. That's what I don't understand. I feel like Mook needs this battle more than Hitman does. I really do. For someone who has less than 30 battles, he needs some big names on his resume. For people that can arguably say in the last 10 years, or the last, since I've been in battle rap, the last 5 years, watching the intern blogging, he don't have enough killers on his resume. He need a Hitman Holla battle. He needs it. That's why he the one politicking. He the one pushing the narrative. He needs a Hitman Holla. He needs Hitman Holla on his resume. He do. Because for this generation, if you've just been following battle rap for the last 5 to 6 years, let's talk about it. Murder Mook versus Reed Dollars. Ass. It was. Ass. Mook beat Tay-Rock in a silent room with nobody there. That's not battle rap. Respectfully, that's not battle rap. You want to impress me? Battle Tay-Rock in front of 1,000 people. Battle Tay-Rock in front of 500 people. And I bet you the outcome of that battle is not the same. And I will stand on that because what he did in that battle was strip Tay-Rock of his strongest skill set. Everybody knows that Tay-Rock is an energy guy. He feeds off the crowd. How do you tell a man that is a crowd pleaser 5 minutes before the battle there is no crowd? Because we saw what he was able to do when he knew it wasn't going to be no crowd. Right? I'm just keeping it a bean. We saw what happened when Rock and Daylight knew it would be no crowd. We saw what happened when Mook decided to make it no crowd and Tay-Rock was blindsided. Mook needs Hitman more. He do. Hearing bars without crowd reaction doesn't count. Who the hell battles in the library? Why was that battle happening in the library? What battle of significance of legendary status outside of Daylight and Tay-Rock because of COVID, because of a pandemic, not because I was scared of crowd reaction, because we could not stand within 6 feet of each other. What other battle is set up like that? The rooftop battles, again, pandemic. But they cannot be on cam, but they weren't in a silent library with no crowd. When y'all be talking this Lionsgate, I didn't get to see Lux in there by himself. When y'all be talking these barbershop battles, it just don't be two people and the cameraman. So, like, make it make sense. Again, pandemic. Like, you talking this rooftop, pandemic. Have to think of a way to do it. But in the grand scheme of things, that is not a like. I'm sorry to tell y'all, when we talk about battle rap, we will skip over that B-Dot versus Saga, respectfully. We will skip over that battle. Just being honest. Just being honest. We still getting rooftop battles. RX and Caution was a rooftop battle. But Mook needs Hitman. Hitman does not need Mook, and I'm standing on that. You got someone in Hitman Holla who literally fought everybody in his class to get to where he's at. You got somebody in Murder Mook who again, y'all say I came from this era where, oh, you had to be ready to battle rap at a moment's notice, but yet you got less than 30 battles. You telling me you one of the best battle rappers ever, and you had less than 30 people challenge you? You had less than 30 people that want to smoke with you in your career? And then how many of them battles is outside of New York? Now, we understand that New York has a very heavy influence when it comes to battle rap. But when you talk about some of these other names, they made their names on the road. They made their names going to other people's houses. For the most part, Mook, you be kicking your feet up. I'm just saying, you be kicking your feet up at your house. You be the night before, you at your house, you kicking your feet up, eating your pineapple, drinking your drink, while other people in hotels, Airbnbs, making a name on the road. But I say all that to say this, Mook, how do you come back? Just 2 weeks ago, the battle couldn't happen on Bags and Bodies. It couldn't happen on Bags and Bodies. You had all these stipulations. You talking about you had another deal in place. What other deal did you need? Hitman said he's splitting after he get done with all the expenditures for the event. He said he will split the pay-per-view profit with you. He will split the YouTube drop. What more do you need? You're not getting that from URL. You're not even getting the YouTube drop. You won't. They're going to keep that for their catalog. So they can, when they sell the URL catalog, that battle's going to have value. Or did we forget that? Like this, like that, it's time. It's time, Mook. It's time. You see what's going on in the culture. You should be chomping at the bit. You should, the first time Hitman Holla said yes, you should have said yes. Why? It's 2.1 million views every time he hit YouTube. You don't want no parts of that? You don't want no parts of that? Because respectfully, we can go to that Big K and Murder Mook. All I'm saying is this. For me and this platform, I do believe that Murder Mook needs this battle more than Hitman Holla does. I do want to see the battle because Mook, you also creating this narrative, Mook, and I don't think you realize what you're doing. You talk about how badly you're going to beat Hitman Holla. Okay, cool. You want to have that level of confidence? I ain't mad at it. It's your career. But this is what I will say. Anytime you predict that you're going to just destroy somebody, you're going to kill somebody, he's never gonna look the same again. You create a narrative. And so what you automatically do is you have to show the separation. You got to do exactly what you said you did. Because anything else, and I've been saying this, anytime there's a 30 narrative on somebody and the underdog makes it closer to what it's supposed to be, if it's a 10-9 round, if we're referring to boxing, the round goes to the 9 in battle rap, bro. They're going to take that underdog because they're going to say, Murder Mook, you said Hitman Holla couldn't rap with you. Murder Mook, you said all he do is You said that wilding out stuff wasn't working with you. So how was he able to make the battle so close? How was he able to talk to you like that? How was he able to say the things that he said to you like that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I'm excited for this. We'll see what happens with it. But yes, tomorrow we got a crazy slew of interviews. So I know most of y'all will probably be out celebrating the 4th of July with your family and friends. Just tune in. You will see flyers go up on the channel today. But I got interviews starting with Sniper. Then we go Tex. Then we go Cuban. Then we go Swervo. And that's just tomorrow. Friday, we got Dot and J2 on the channel. We got Dot and J2 on the channel talking OSBL, Eminence 5. We will be talking that. Obviously, we'll be talking with Sniper. We'll be talking RBE versus Battle Academy. Tex, we'll be talking Trenches anniversary card. I can't wait. It's going to be a movie. Wait till you hear about the return battle of one of the best battlers coming up. Oh, a return battle. If I wanted to see anybody return in this era, I would want to see B-Dot return. I would want to see B-Dot return. I think he needs to return back to battle rap. I would want to see. I'm kind of over the Briz return. I don't think Briz won a battle for real. I don't think Briz won a battle. Come on, man. Come on, so bro. Give a man a little bit more credit, bro. Give a man a little bit more credit, bro. But no, man, salute to y'all, man. Thumbs up the video. Like I said, man, I hope y'all have a great day. If y'all do not tap in with me, which I don't know why y'all wouldn't tap in with me, but if y'all don't tap in with me, please make sure that y'all rewind and go back to this channel, because we definitely gonna be cooking the next 2 days. Again, before I get out of here, I just want to let y'all know again, we do got the off-whites, the off-white summer temperature check tees with the quarter logo. $25 plus the shipping will get you right. Quarter logo on the chest, big logo on the back. This is a 3X shirt. That's why it looked like this. Because I literally only have 3 shirts left. But my new shipment comes in today, so we about to get easy to get 10 blood pressure up. You know, it's some entertainment to it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you so, bro. But like I said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody in the listener section. IQ, Soul, bro, TD the Truck Boss, China Black, D Nice 545, Naheem the Savior, David Banks, CKC, Genie. I'm back at the crib tomorrow, man. So hopefully, I know it's a battle rap event going on Saturday. I might pull up. We'll see though. Merlot versus Drop the Ruler going down, so I might have to see what's going on with that. But appreciate y'all like always, man. Y'all already know who this is. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here.